gun trafficking's got a bit quiet lately.
The South East Regional Organised Crime Unit carried out an investigation into an organised crime group whom were buying, at the time, legal blank firing pistols, and then they were converting them within various addresses across the South East, and they were then supplying them to numerous people throughout the South East and indeed throughout the UK. SROCU executed a number of warrants on the 11th of October 2023 throughout the areas of Slough and Windsor, and during those warrants we recovered 153 converted firearms, and it was clear from what we saw upon recovery that they were destined for sale throughout the UK. We seized a number of weapons from a garage block in Windsor, some more from a house in Slough, and then on the 22nd of February 2024 we seized 70 further firearms that had been converted from an address in Portsmouth in Hampshire. Paul Lynham was identified following extensive inquiries into handle names that had been pivotal in the nature of the purchase, supply and delivery of those weapons throughout the UK. On the 2nd of August 2024, we were able to detain Paul Lynham in Barcelona, and he was extradited back to the UK to face charges, arriving back in the UK in November of 2024. Paul Lynham faced charges of conspiracy to sell or transfer firearms, conspiracy to sell or transfer ammunition and money laundering.
My name is Tim Metcalfe, Assistant Chief Constable responsible for Counter-Terrorism Policing South East and the South East Regional Organised Crime Unit, which led this investigation. I'm also the National Lead for the criminal use of firearms. I'd like to begin by saying that thankfully firearms crime in the United Kingdom is amongst the lowest in the world. However, every day within policing we work closely, often with our partners, to tackle the threat posed to our communities by serious and organised crime. Last year, a national amnesty in relation to Turkish-manufactured top-venting blank-firing firearms took place. Those who were in possession of them were encouraged to take them into police stations and hand them in due to a study that found them to be readily convertible into lethal barrelled weapons. This resulted in 3,500 Turkish models being removed from circulation. Top-venting blank-firing firearms are legal to buy in the UK by adults without a licence, unless they are readily convertible. Unfortunately, in this case, we can see how an organised crime group was able to convert these blank firers on an industrial scale. This took place before possessing them became illegal. The organised crime group converted them into live weapons which were not only illegal, but would have undoubtedly been used for criminal purposes, likely with lethal effect. We know there have been a number of homicides linked to these converted weapons. Since 2021, UK law enforcement has recovered more than 800 of these guns in criminal circumstances. Converted blank firers have been used in at least 5 homicides in the UK in the last 2 years. We will continue to work tirelessly to tackle the blight of gun crime in the communities of the South East and beyond. But we cannot do this without the public's help. If you know people involved in illegal firearms activity, please contact us on the police non-emergency number 101 or call the independent charity Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111.